Okay, so this video will be about my rant on the research breakthrough problem in the Pokemon Go and this kind of thing. So let's start. We know that the new Pokemon that will be released in the research breakthrough in February is Snorlax. So Snorlax have already been in the research breakthrough before. So one thing I want to say here is that when you, for example, originally it was meant for legendary Pokemons to be in the research breakthrough because of people that live in the rural areas should have a chance to get legendary Pokemon that don't have close to a gym and this kind of thing and don't have access to friends that play Pokemon Go. That was the original idea for research breakthroughs. So they have a chance to get a legendary Pokemon. And this, yeah, a legendary Pokemon. So the thing here I think is very, very dumb is that why you take away the chance for people that to get to get a legendary Pokemon that live in the rural areas, because it's much easier to get legendary Pokemons if you live in a city comparable if you live in a rural area, because you have much more monuments and other things in the city that Pokemon stop and gym will be placed on. And that means the more legendary Pokemon will come to the city, more time, more people live in the city, so more people will get the chance to get a legendary Pokemon this way. And if they live in a town, that is much fewer Pokestops. And even worse than that, if you live in a rural area, that maybe if you're lucky, you maybe have one gym, maybe one. And so that way, what I mean is, Pokemon Go is not a very fair system, because the more Pokemon Go is focusing on the satellite on different places to give it different system that different Pokestop can be placed on in the gym and so on in the city. That means more legendary Pokemon come there. So the best thing is that just because right now, because we have the COVID-19 problem around the world, and different countries have different laws how they handle this thing. For example, in Sweden, we are allowed to go outside, we are allowed to go where we want, but we are recommended to go to something we don't should go to, like to the cinemas when there's lots of people. But in other countries, you're only allowed to go out to go to the store and buy food and go inside again. That means, okay, obviously because of this, lots of people cannot go to different different gyms and Pokestop because they are in the city, and because you cannot play raids and that way you done before the COVID-19, because then you have to be around lots of people, and because of restriction laws is be too dangerous to do that. Then the Pokemon Go system had make a new thing that they make that everybody can play together online. So you can play at home with the other player. For example, if you play in Sweden, then you can play with somebody that is in Japan or in Canada or is in Indonesia or in Russia, because they have make that way now, so you can play with other players from different places around the world, and you can invite players from like Indonesia, from Canada, for example, and play with them against a legendary raid boss, and they can invite you if they want to play with them, so you can invite and so on and back forth and this kind of thing. So, but this is just because of COVID-19 we have that system, and I'm saying, okay, this system is very good, because now everybody can play raid battles with the team, even if they don't even know the person. You don't have to know the person you play with. The only reason is to play with them to get legendary Pokemon. So that is a very good thing. But now everybody have a chance just because right now everybody have a chance, even people who live far away from a city have a chance to get a legendary Pokemon. So when the COVID-19 restriction open up and everybody can go outside again and like live normal again, then maybe Pokemon Go will take away this kind of thing, and then we have the problem there that people that live in the rural areas cannot get legendary Pokemon anymore because of then you have to go to the city, or some people cannot go to the city for different reasons and so on. So I think the thing they can do after the COVID-19 is over and more people around the world can go outside and like live more normally than before COVID-19. I think the best thing to do is to put legendary Pokemon in Pokemon Go Battle, or they put legendary Pokemons in research breakthroughs for people that cannot cannot reach gyms and this kind of thing to get legendary Pokemon. I think that is the most fair thing. And always, of course, I think still we should have legendary Pokemon in raids, but I also think at the same time we should have legendary Pokemon in research breakthroughs, so you can get them in 2 or 3 different ways. Yeah, I don't think they should just be secluded to just one thing to get them. I think everybody should have a chance in different ways to get a legendary Pokemon, because you have to understand, you have to do much more things if you want to get a legendary Pokemon in a research breakthrough, or if you do a Pokemon Go Battle. Then if you just raid, probably is the most easiest thing to get legendary Pokemon of all of these 3 systems, because you just need to find a group. That is maybe the hardest thing, but it's not so hard to play raid battle if you live in a city. I can promise you, even if you don't know anybody that play Pokemon Go, and if you live in Stockholm, in Tokyo, in New York, or you live in a big city, I promise you, if you are okay, even if you have the worst luck ever, you have 20 legendary Pokemon, maybe in 1 year, because you live in a city. You have to understand that. If you are a player, the same company that have no Pokemon Go player friends, don't play Pokemon Go, and you live in rural area that is it's far from a main city, then you maybe have, if you're really lucky, maybe you have 2. You have to understand, maybe 2 or 3 legendary Pokemon because you live in a rural area. Right now, because of the COVID-19, more people that live in the rural areas have more legendary Pokemons because of the new system that you can play online with other players. When this is not when Pokemon Go take these kind of things away, the old problem will come back again for the rural players that live in far away from the city. They will have fewer of the newer legendary Pokemon that will be released. So the thing they can do to make everybody happy, the raid players, the research breakthrough players, the Pokemon Go Battle players, is that they release legendary Pokemon in all of these 3 new systems in the Pokemon Go. Then everybody will be happy and everybody will get a legendary Pokemon, because you have to understand, if only raid players should be allowed to get a legendary Pokemon, that is very unfair, because they first of all, this is the most easiest thing if you live in a city to get a legendary Pokemon in this way, because you have to just win a battle and catch a Pokemon, then you have it. A research breakthrough, you have to do 7 tasks, and you can only do 1 task a day, so it's 1 week you have to work up to get that Pokemon in the box. So that means I think legendary Pokemon should be more put in research breakthroughs, because you have to do much more things to get them than just play raid. Raid you have to just do 1 thing and win, and catch 2 things. And 3 things if you count the players you have to find. But it's much more easy if you live in a city. That is what I mean where the problem is. with this kind of thing, with the research breakthrough, and especially when you put Pokemon that you can find in the wild, like Snorlax or Chansey or other kind of Pokemon, that is not so rare to find. Okay, also where you live is more rare, okay, place to place, but it's much more rewarding for people to get a legendary Pokemon in the research breakthrough than to just get a normal Pokemon that you can get in a 10-kilometer egg and this kind of thing. So I think you should take away Snorlax and put in Rayquaza and some other legendary Pokemon that have not yet been in the box yet, that people, and have been in the raid battle, but it's not yet been in the box. For people that do not yet have Rayquaza, should have a chance to get that Pokemon in that way, and make something a small Pokemon Go advance for Snorlax instead, then, and take away from the research program and put Rayquaza there instead, and that will be much more. I think that will be much more rewarding for the system. And just this if you put normal Pokemon in a research breakthrough, you will just destroy. People don't want. More and more people do not want to play that research breakthrough anymore, and then some people are forced to play raid battles, and some people cannot even play raid battle because they don't live in the city. But now people can do it because of the COVID-19 rule, and you cannot go outside, and Pokemon Go have to do this kind of thing to make you be able. Then it's the only reason that they allow you to play online at home and with other players around the world. But when everything is normal again, then they will take away this kind of thing, and you have to go outside, but you don't have the Pokemon. You still have the problem. You don't gonna get any new monuments, statues, sculptures in the cities, in the rural areas. So that this thing is the problem. Is that I think the best solution is to put legendary Pokemon in research breakthroughs, in Pokemon Go battles, and raid battles, all these kinds of, because if you just put them in all of the three things, everybody can be happy, and everything is fine for everyone. Everybody can get legendary Pokemon in different ways. People don't have to be in a raid group to get legendary Pokemon. People can get legendary Pokemon in a different way. I think that is the best thing to do in this kind of thing when everything is back to normal again, to make it more able for everybody to get legendary Pokemon and this kind of thing. And yeah, that is probably everything I really want to say in this video. Okay, bye.